What up, YouTube? It's your little big bro, John. Just had to cut that last video there. I'm not even gonna upload that. I had to pay for my Martinelli's. Anyway, like I was saying, been up here for a month now, going since yesterday. Everything's been rather chill. I've acclimated quite fine. Only got one problem up here, and that's Jim. We've spoken on him before, but I see what's going on here. Jim is a volunteer, SFPD ambassador, so he's only up here on Thursday nights, and not even for the full night. Pretty much avoid Jim on Thursday evenings, or have an onboarding ticket for the following day, and it's not a problem. He's just an annoying asshole. Other than that, yeah, I've actually legit been up here for a month living. I come here after working my shifts at Amazon, and this is where I eat and sleep until my next shift. This is where I hang out until my next shift. I've kind of gotten used to the people. Though this is a less crowded day. What's this guy doing? He's walking right towards me. Yeah, this is a less crowded day, so our floor is all scuffed up. It's from those rolling luggages and shit. But yeah, it's like, I think we're going to, well, actually, here's what's happening. I could stay here, but I've already put in my transfer for Sacramento. So I'm going to transfer to the Sacramento location. And I know you guys are asking, but why? Why would you do that? Everything's going so fine there. This is true. The only problem is I don't want to pay $30 for a shower every fucking time. Nor do I want to have to travel hella far out to get my weed. Everything's just so spread out away from the airport that if I need clothes or anything, I've got to go far. I mean, not too far, but I've either got to get a DoorDash to me, or I've got to take the BART or a Lyft there. And I'm not trying to do all that. Like I said, I'm going back to Sacramento for logistical, pragmatic reasons. It just makes sense. Now, unfortunately, that does mean I'm gonna have to be at my father's house, but I'm literally just gonna be there to shit, shower, and shave. I'm not gonna maybe catch a little bit of sleep too, but other than that, nah. It's like I'm not trying to stay there. I could at least get my mail dropped off there though. That was the big thing. Was like I would have to get oh god, sorry, I'm still waking up here from my nap. I would have to buy a UPS or a mailbox at the UPS store or Amazon locker to receive shit, and I'm not trying to do all that. Just easier to just transfer to the SAC location. Plus, they give me 40 hours, 10-hour days, all condensed into 4 consecutive days. So I'll get that shit all out of the way faster, as opposed to having to snatch little shifts throughout the week, which, I don't mind, but again, the way this schedule is set up and where I'm at, maybe it'd be easier if I had a car. Actually, not even maybe, it would be easier if I had a car. Like I said, I could stay out here. I've been out here a month now, so I've kind of proven that it's like, you legit can, as long as you stay under the radar, and if you do end up talking to anybody, you're not rude, you're very cordial and chill. Yeah, you could, shit, bro, you could live up here. It's like, I'm pretty much living proof at this point. You could live up here at SFO for at least a month. I'll say that, at least a month, because I'm out of here on the 22nd. So let's say about a month and a half. You can definitely you can definitely live up here at SFO as long as you got like a job or something so you can pay for your food. Otherwise, you might have to go down to like 7-Eleven, Costco if you have a membership there, and get yourself some food there. You only be able to get like dry goods and shit. But yeah, no, you got a job, you can for sure, you can live up here. It's not gonna be necessarily like what you would want to do. It'll get expensive too. Like I said, I'm paying like $20 a plate. But I mean, for the food that I'm getting, it's not a bad deal, honestly. Other than that, I mean, if you don't really care about doing much else than maybe just being on a laptop or your phone or whatever, then yeah, I mean, there's places to sleep and crash out and everything, so that way you can get some rest. Still tired here. I could do a 10 p.m. shift and then a 3 a.m. shift after that. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna transfer over here to the SAC location because I'll be able to, one, I'll be closer to everybody I know and everything that I know, and I'll be able to move around easier. It's like, oh no, I still do not trust my father, but I can probably leave my backpack in my brother's, car when I'm working, and then when I roll on back from Amazon, I can either kick it at SMF, which I'll probably end up flying out of, or I'll just go back to the house, because I'll still have, like 12 hours until my next shift at that point. It's been quite the experience out here at SFO. I've always wanted to, kind of try this out. After doing it, it is what it is. I don't really have much to say on it, other than it is possible. Only things I would do different, I would have a smaller, lighter laptop. So that I'm not carrying around this heavy-ass Lenovo gaming laptop. I would have a lighter laptop. I would have a change of clothes, so that way I'm not wearing the same shit all the time. This shit gets dirty, and it gets dirty to the point of like, I mean, it looks like I'm wearing like a dirty carpet and shit. So all the compliments I used to get, where it was like, oh, that looks so comfortable, oh, that looks nice, oh, where'd you get that, oh, you just look so comfy and warm, I don't get that anymore. And I think that's because of how bummy this shit looks now. So yeah, that's something I would do different. I would bring a change of clothes, or figure out how I'm gonna go and get clothes, like while I'm here. I already figured it out, but like I said, I'm not gonna set up a mailbox for UPS store or anything, because I'm just gonna transfer to SAC, and well, it's already been approved, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to SAC and work there. Like 10 hour days, 4 consecutive days a week. I'm gonna throw in at least one day for overtime. If they have 2 available, fuck it, I'll take them. It's just easier when you have like all 10 hours and shit right there in the day, just one big 10-hour block that you're working, and when they're back to back to back like that, so it'll make it easier for me to stack my money. I'm gonna end up going out there with like, see, I got this week to finish. I gotta get paid for last week. I still got money from the week before that. I got this week that I just started, so I'll get paid next week for this one, and then the week after this, next week. What's today? Yeah, so next week, starting next week, yeah, I'll have another week to work. And then the week after that, I have my transfer to the week after that, I have my transfer to a SAC location. And then I'll end up getting paid that week, actually the last day of my training. So yeah, I'll end up getting there with like close to 3K, and then within that first week of me working there, I'll have like close to 4K, if not 4K. And then yeah, it's just pretty much continue working, continue stacking. What I'm doing differently now is I'm not looking to do content creation for a living. I mean, it's something that would take time to build. I think it would take time longer to build, this up than it would if I just do what I'm gonna do now, which is day trading and swing trading. So yeah, I know there are some of y'all that are scoffing at that, thinking, oh, you're just gambling, oh, you're gonna lose your money, you're gonna lose your shirt, you're gonna lose it all. Yeah, no, not really. It's like that happens to people that treat it like a casino and gamble. It's like I'm definitely just going to be sticking to my little strategy. I'll show you guys that as I'm doing it. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna make my money. Make my money by flipping money, basically. Because I don't want to feel pressured or controlled when it comes to making this content. I'm still going to make content. I'm still going to create content and whatnot, post, upload for you guys. But I don't want to feel like it's tied to my livelihood. That's the type of shit that makes you resent whatever you're doing. Because then it becomes, a matter of you have to do it. I have to do this so I can eat. At least if I'm day trading, swing trading, dealing with money in that regard, well, it's money. It's a tool. It's supposed to be used for things like that. So if I can work my money in that regard and earn money that way, then I'd feel, a little better doing that as opposed to creating content and then monetizing it. Because monetization comes with guidelines that I'm not trying to adhere to. I don't want to censor myself, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to have to maintain, a certain whatever the fuck, it's bullshit. I remember back when I was, first on YouTube, back the early days. It's like you didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to do all that in order to be monetized. It was as simple as you just start a channel and then you hit monetization. Now it's like they want you to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. If you're doing shorts, it's like 500 subscribers and 1,000 watch hours. It's just all ridiculous bullshit, For me, it's like if I want to make my money, I want to be able to just and do it via creating content. I'm not the type where it's like I want to spend time editing, thumbnails and shit. It's like, bro, if you want to watch my shit, then here it is. Raw, real, uncut. I'm not fucking doing any of that fancy editing. I'm not even doing minimal editing. I'm legit just recording and then uploading. That's it. That's it. And when it comes to earning my money, like I said, I'll do day trading and swing trading. So I'm not so focused on like what I'm saying, how to say it. I just want to say what the fuck I want to say and shit. And honestly, if I'm doing it, with no regards to monetization, then, it's going to be a lot more authentic because I'm not trying to get anything out of y'all, right? It's like I'm not trying to get anything out of this other than just, speak my mind, So I think that's much better to go about it this way than it is to just let me create content with the intent of monetization. Not to say that I won't have some channels that I'll monetize, in the future. There are some ideas I still have going on that it's like, yeah, I could see monetizing that. But right now, no, my thing is just going to be earning via crypto, forex, and stocks. And I'm just going to do trades. Day trading, swing trading. I'm going to get into options, futures, and what other things I can get into that, be beneficial for me to learn. Like I said, I'll show you guys that, because once we get over here to the Philippines, it is going to be
off the chain, bruh. It's gonna be so cool. Because I'll be able to focus way more on that. Right now I'm already able to kind of focus on just me and what I gotta do. So that's why I've been able to just work this bullshit job at Amazon and deal with this, living up here at SFO, because I'm just focused. I know what I'm trying to get. And like 5K, I know before, like in previous videos, we were up there at the long-term parking. I know I was talking like, yeah, I just want just enough to get this ticket and I'm getting the fuck out of here. Well, I have enough to get the ticket. And I have enough, even after I've bought the ticket. But at this point I'm thinking, let's be smart about this now. Let's save at least until 5K. 5,000, get the ticket, go over there, arrange for living expenses and whatnot for several months. And it's like, now I can focus. The first problem I had when I was over there was that my laptop that I had at the time is like, it fucking crapped out on me. I don't know, the motherboard or something just was gone, so I couldn't use it. And I was legit gonna use that to actually, work. Once that shit was gone, it was like, fuck, to use my phone. But not saying it can't be done. It's just I didn't have the drive or the discipline to do it at that time. I was so distracted. But no, it's like, yeah, I can go over there. I got my Lenovo laptop. It's like I could definitely use a new phone, but it's not urgent. I mean, I can do everything I need to with this. I'll probably get a new phone before I leave, though. So like I said, the goal is to save to 5K, and well, I'd say I'm with the hours that I've worked, what I'm owed from last week for this paid check. Yeah, I'm about halfway there. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna transfer over here. It's my last day working here in here at the Amazon nearby. Here is Saturday the 21st, so I'll do that. Then I'll get up out of here as soon as I finish that shift, get back to SAC, and then we'll go from there. I'll only need to complete like the first week, honestly, in order to have that 5K, and then we're ready to rock and roll and get up out of here. Am I flying out of SFO? Not sure. I mean, everything that's happened, I kind of feel like I don't want to give them any of my money and shit. It's like, nah, bruh. But at the same time, I don't know. I haven't flown out of SMF before, so it's like I think I might try flying out of SMF just to kind of see what that's like. It doesn't, honestly, what it comes down to is like, it doesn't matter where I'm flying out of as long as it gets me there. And it's like, it's the destination that's important. But yeah, once I get there, I am going to be day trading. I'm going to be doing content, lots of content for you guys. I know I said I was going to upload every day, and I failed to do that, especially for this past like week. I've just been kind of zonked out on well, I've been hitting up Lit Pacifica. So I've been high as a kite. Been just trying to enjoy that. And yeah, I mean, there's not much more else to really show you guys or tell you. So that's why it's like I haven't really been uploading much. I am on Facebook Live though. So if you guys want to check me out on there, you can. Other than that, I don't have much else to say, other than I'm going to get the fuck up out of here pretty soon in the next couple of weeks, and then you guys will be able to see my hometown of Sacramento, and we'll mill about there for about a week or two, and then we'll be on our way to the Philippines, and we'll get so much awesome content there. It's going to be a lot to do, a lot to see. Anyway, that's all I got for now, y'all. It's been nice uploading. Promise to upload some more for you guys here soon. But I'm going to go ahead and chill back. And hope you guys do the same. Fuck it, we ball and we out here.